JW is back at it, here to give everyone another Big Bang Theory Season 2 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am in rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention, as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to avoid any potential spoilers, such as really funny moments that are going to happen on the show, because that's mostly what you're going to be seeing with this show in most instances. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 2, Episode 14. The title of this episode is called The Financial Permeability. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode. Starts off with the Leonard mostly, and the other guys, with Sheldon sitting in his spot. It's like an equation board, but it's not an equation. It's like a flow chart of them wanting to go to see a certain movie at a certain theater with comfy seats and getting a certain concession item, and they all have to make it Sheldon approved. Well, we all know how hard it is to get something Sheldon approved, so ultimately they decide to go to the movie without Sheldon, which is the only option. And then later on, we see Sheldon coming up the stairs, about to go to the apartment with some Twizzlers, I think. And then Penny comes running from the stairs saying, "Shut the door," while going into Leonard and Sheldon's place. And also tells him, of course, to come in because he's standing there confused, like, what is going on, Penny? And then she asks if Leonard is there, and Sheldon says, "He went to a movie without me. It was the only option." And then Penny puts her ear up to the door and the keyhole, her eye to the keyhole, and Sheldon doesn't understand what's going on because Penny's acting really strange. And she says the building manager is showing an apartment on the lower floor, and she hasn't paid her rent yet. That's the issue. So Sheldon grabs some money out of a jar. Well, it's not really a jar, but something where the snakes come float. Fake snakes, obviously, come like a practical joke thing. Snakes come out, and just lets Penny have a bunch of money out of this jar that he has. And Sheldon keeps saying, "Take some," because he has it in his hand, and she like keeps grabbing bills and you know, pay me back when you can. And then he also tells Leonard, I think this was a little later in the episode, like slightly later than this, that he wants to be a houseplant for aliens. Okay. And then Sheldon has a daily log of social interactions that he has to kind of refer to. And Penny thinks she is being what? I write so small sometimes that I can't read what I put then, which I don't really have sloppy handwriting. I want to say it's interrogated due to borrowing money, but I don't know if interrogated is the right word that I want. But Leonard tells Penny that one of the good things about Sheldon is he really doesn't care when she pays him back because that's he just doesn't care about money apparently. And Penny says she's gonna have to find a cheaper place to live. Leonard says he's gonna go get the money that Kurt owes Penny from the pilot episode, and he wants somebody to help him between Raj, Howard, and Sheldon. And they all kind of go, no, no. Last time we ended up in our one underwear. But eventually he gets the gang to go with. Kurt pretty much ignores him like the first time. But this time he actually writes on Leonard's head, because everybody else leaves him there, that I owe Penny $1,800. An IOU kind of thing. And then Leonard gets home, and then Penny comes over, and she gives all the money that she owes to Sheldon, gives it back to him. And then Penny says it's a funny thing. Kurt actually paid her back, and now they're going to go to dinner. Poor Leonard. He did this deed trying to get Kurt to pay, give him the money to give Penny. And what does he do? He gives Penny the money back to try to get some and get dinner out of it. So that's the end of the episode. Obviously, in this episode, Sheldon was really funny. Penny was really funny. But I think Leonard, just because of the deeds that he tried to do, I'm going to give him the character of the episode. It was just funny how Penny really started spazzing about owing the money when really nobody said anything at all about it. She just assumed people were going to mention it, so she started flipping out at random points in the episode, which I didn't really mention that much, but except for the one thing that I couldn't read, which I interrogated. I think I put interrogate. I don't remember if that was the case, but whatever, it is what it is. So Leonard's the character of the episode. As far as the score of this one, it was good, but I don't think it was amazing. So I'm going to give it an 8.4 out of 10. I like mostly what I saw, though. So you've heard what I have to say. Of course, now it's your turn. If you're a fan of Big Bang Theory, or maybe you happen to like Young Sheldon, or if you like anything else that's on JDev TV and want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm for us small YouTubers, go ahead and smash that like button. If there's anybody that you know, or if you want to share this video on any of your social media platforms, please do so. It obviously helps me out. Don't forget to sound off in the comments section about what your thoughts are on this episode. If you can remember it, what was your score? Who would you give the standout character to? And maybe your favorite moment of the episode. When Sheldon said that he wanted to be a houseplant for aliens, that was pretty funny. And last but certainly not least, I'm always trying to grow the channel. Obviously, I need your help to do so. So if you're not subscribed already and you actually do like this content, which if you don't, let me know. Don't forget to hit that sub button, subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.